Yo everyone, it's me again, Steve Doja here, and oh my god guys, leave a like and subscribe because we have the newest character gameplay from Future Saga Chapter 4 right here. Now I'll let you guys enjoy the gameplay in full, and then I'll come back to explain what every single super attack and Awoken skill does, but for now, enjoy!
This power's crazy. I can't wait to test it out. This power, it's different from any I've ever had before. I'll make this quick. Get ready! Take this! This is it! What? Don't think so! Get ready! Come on! Kamehameha! Get ready!
You have nothing to worry about. I'll keep you all nice and safe for all of time. Mess around with history and I'll erase you. You understand what I'm doing, don't you? Stop struggling. Here goes. You're in my way. Get back here. Enough of it. Stop struggling. Get back here. Here. You're finished! It's time you felt the wrath of a god!
What? What? What?
Time's up. Huh?
Here! What? Here goes!
And I'm back to say we have a whole heaping list of things to get through when it comes to the character moves, so without further ado, let's do this. Now, UI Goku is a character that has a 50% health mechanic on basically every single action he takes, whether it be his combos, his super souls, his super attacks, and his ultimate attacks. When he's below 50% health, unique things start happening. I'll first start off with the Strike super attack, which we're going to see in a bit. Dragon Spiral, that is the move that he backhands the enemy away, and it can also destroy Ki Blast. So this is an anti-Ki Blast move, just like Daima SSJ4 Goku's Heat Wave. And if you use extra Ki, he can actually follow up with another strike from behind, which does more damage when you're below 50% health. So this is basically his Strike super that he can basically just fire off whenever he wants from long range, close range, and then he can use a follow-up attack to just boost damage to it. It's a very good skill, but he has a crazier one. They don't really show it too much in this gameplay, but with Indomitable, Goku actually charges both Ki and Stamina at once, and obviously he recovers more of these when he's at 50% health or lower. They do say though, be careful though, it cannot be activated when in a God Break state. Obviously you can't charge Ki when you're God Broken, and let's be real, if you're God Broken, why would you even attempt to charge Ki? And then his final skill, Venus Fist. This is his ultimate attack. You channel the power of Future's potential and overwhelm your opponent with a series of ferocious strikes. And again, this move actually does change when the character is at lower HP as well. I didn't show that in the original gameplay, but I will show that here. When you use the move naturally at base, UI Goku does a long combo. You guys might have noticed how long it was. And then he follows up with a big punch at the end. But when you actually do this move at, I'm assuming, less than 50% health, they only mention that the lower your health is, the more damage it does. So maybe there are different thresholds for it, potentially, but I'm going to assume it's below 50%, just like with every other mechanic on this character, because he has a big 50% thing going on. At below 50%, instead of doing a bunch of punches, he only does 2 big hits that do all of the damage, essentially right away. So it's a faster version of the move that also does do more damage, but instead he just does 2 big hits, and then he follows up with the final punch. It also does way more damage compared to the original where he was doing a bunch of blows and then the final punch. So I'm actually going to enjoy this skill very much, because this is going to be a god tier skill for comebacks as well. Now with Supreme Kai of Time, we don't have skill descriptions for her moves because her moves are bound to her. They're basically new original skills that we can't see. Kind of like the way we have for a bunch of reskin characters like Full Power Jiren, Evolution Blue Vegeta, and Power Awaken Piccolo, where we just don't know what their new moves do other than if you just use the character. Because again, Super Attack Final Flash and Super Attack Power Impact on Full Power Jiren function differently from the original 2 skills. And Supreme Kai of Time is exactly the same way, where we don't get descriptions for her moves, but you can kind of just see the differences here. And I will be real, I don't think she has a Power of Time mechanic at all. Now the reason why I'm saying this is because the Power of Time mechanic resets every single time you use it, basically. Every time you use Holy Inscription or Darkness Inscription, it would reset if you used Empress Cannon, Kairos Cannon, Time Space Impact, Godly Chronos Cannon, all of those. But with Supreme Kai of Time here in Ultra Supervillain, it doesn't seem like it does that. She might just have max Power of Time all the time, because if you look at any of her skills, they do tremendous damage off rip, and they all have their special features off the go. Like, you don't even need to use the Inscription move. Look how much damage Temporal Holy Ray does here. And when Supreme Kai of Time uses Kairos Cannon, it's also the maximum number of Kairos Cannon, and the unique feature of it is just, again, massive damage. And then when she uses Holy Inscription, you know, the move that should be buffing the rest of the moves, it just has the massive damage and the wave slashes from the very beginning. So it's safe to say that all of her moves basically work like this, and I'm very glad to say that, yes, they'd actually give her Godly Chronos Cannon. I speculated about that yesterday, if she was actually going to get Godly Chronos Cannon, and how they were most likely going to save it until the official gameplay to show it, and yes, they did. Obviously, we can't get this version of it, and that's a little disappointing, because again, the main function of this move is that it does massive damage and it has a really cool visual effect, and obviously not being able to put that on our characters sucks a tiny bit, but at least we still have the original. And I have to say, yes, again, her unique mechanic is basically just that she's buffed all the time, because look at how much damage every single action she does. It's ridiculous. Whether it's her ultimates or her super attacks, everything in her moveset just does an absolutely colossal amount of damage. Even the amount of ki she has is just like headache inducing, because how many super attacks are you planning to spam on this one character? And I'm including Bardock's thing here as well. I think Bardock's thing is important to note out because obviously, again, I want to point out that this move ends with Riot Javelin. I think that's very important to note because I do want to remind you guys that Riot Javelin scales on your character's original HP. And obviously this is an ultimate, but I'm assuming this ultimate still follows the rules of how Riot Javelin should work. So when Bardock fires at the end, the reason why the damage is so low is because obviously you should be buffed. And I'm guaranteed sure that if you're at low HP, that probably just one-shots. And now for the most hype part, the CAC transformation. So what this transformation does is that when you turn into this form, your throw, your grab, gets replaced with an unblockable slash. I cannot wait to see how that looks with the grab super soul. And when you're at 50% HP or lower, the form actually activates health auto recovery. So yeah, it's a regenerating transformation. And we already got a bunch of new regenerating super souls in this DLC. This is going to get crazy. There's also a unique feature that when you press the transformation button again while you're in stage 1, you actually go to stage 2. So we got our second multi-stage transformation in the game. And when you're like this, you get powers beyond comprehension, but beware, it slowly depletes your health. The health depletion is not slow by any means, it's actually kind of quick, but it seems like this does give you infinite ki for the entire duration that you're in the second stage. Now, obviously, all you'd have to do to get back to stage 1 is to just press the transformation button again, or to just turn off the transformation overall, because you probably just don't want to drain your health rapidly until you die. But there's also the chance that it might be limited too, because you do see it just kind of run out in the middle of this combo. But without further ado, I think that's a pretty solid place to end the video. Again, this DLC releases tomorrow, so you guys better be ready to unlock your new Awoken skill, because the Awoken skill is paid only content. They've already revealed that it's paid only content, so very sorry about that. And a bunch of other stuff too, like the parallel quest, obviously also paid DLC. So the free update part of this DLC is kind of light, but to be fair, level 199 is probably going to satisfy you when it comes to a lot of free update stuff. And without further ado, yeah, great place to end the video. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, it greatly supports the channel, and leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next, fellas. I do love you all. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Take care and peace. Bye bye.